This morning we have a change of plan and we have to leave Cappadocia.
We're Marianne and Chris. In May 2018, we quit the 9 to 5, rented our house to travel full time.
Welcome to Turkey!
Due to the pandemic, our attempt to drive around the world has been put on pause.
Finding ourselves in Turkey, we are going to show you the best this country has to offer. So we've left the campsite and we're just walking into guerrero town because we fancy a little bit of lunch, plus we're meeting up with a couple of friends that we haven't seen for a while that you guys know.
The campsite's not that far from town. It's probably about 5-10 minutes walk at the
Yeah,
most.
10 minutes.
And you walk past these beautiful fields and vegetable patches, and there's horses there, so it's just a lovely stroll into town.
Just so you can get a sense of bearings and distance, the campsite is just in the trees behind me there, and there you can see guerrero town. Not far at all, although in midday sun it is warm. In fact, we were just saying, I was saying that my bald patch is starting to burn, so Marianne said it would be a good idea to put the mask over the top of my head.
Like that.
Like that.
Over his solar panel.
Over the solar panel. Thanks, love.
And when you're in town, if there's any kind of trinkets or souvenirs that you need to buy, there are loads of lovely, colourful shops to see.
We've met up with a couple of friends that you might remember back in the car park in Istanbul.
Hey!
It's Danny and Kieran who were parked up next to us before all the madness happened, and these guys ended up traveling around Turkey and having to fly back to the UK, and they've come back to Turkey.
It's a lot hotter than when we were last
It's a lot hotter.
We were here in March, weren't we? And it was
Yeah.
completely different.
There you
We're
go.
happy to be back.
Really happy to be
And you having a good time in Turkey?
loving it,
Loving it, loving it, loving it.
Place to ourselves.
Exactly. Who can say they come to Cappadocia and it's quiet? Not normally.
No.
So yeah, we thought we'd meet up with these guys. Coincidentally, they're in the same town as us, so we're meeting for lunch.
I'm excited to get tucked in.
Right, you're on.
Party. Oh! Oh, hello! What are you doing there? So, we've ordered our first course. I think we might be slightly enthusiastic at the quantity of food we can eat.
Wow.
But we've ordered a meze of food, and we're going to really enjoy this because there's some creamy minty yogurt, there's some tomato dip, there's some hummus, and I think that's like an aubergine eggplanty mix. And we've got these lovely fresh breads. A basket of fresh breads, which we've already demolished, has arrived. So let's tuck in.
So I've got this amazing meatball stewy thing with aubergines, which looks delicious. Try that.
Amazing.
I love all these like rich tomato stews.
Murat was explaining that because a lot of the produce is farmed here where it's slightly drier, the flavours are a lot more intense, and it really is true. The flavours are so intense.
Did you try the sauce? The sauce is just like so rich.
Ooh.
Isn't it?
And it's really smoky.
How's your, what did you get?
I got mushroom and cheese, and the cheese is so cheesy, but not in a pongy, nasty way. It's like a really tasty cheese.
I love Turkish food. This morning we have a change of plan and we have to leave Cappadocia. So for those of you that have been following us for a while, you will know that we have applied for temporary residency here in Turkey, so we can wait it out, explore this wonderful country before continuing our around the world drive. Originally, we had planned to get the immigration appointment in Istanbul, which is why we were heading north to Riza along the Black Sea to Istanbul. But we've had some good news. We've managed to change our appointment to the Antalya immigration office, which is a lot less hectic than the Istanbul office. So today we are driving 8 to 10 hours to Antalya, ready for our immigration appointment next week. But don't worry, for those of you that are like, you've missed the underground city, you've missed Dilara Valley, you've missed some of the other valleys and the castles here in Cappadocia, we will be back as soon as we've had our immigration appointment, and we hopefully have our temporary residence card. We'll be back in Cappadocia and heading up towards the Black Sea and continuing the route as planned. So we better get going because we've got a 10-hour drive ahead of us. So we thought it would be a really good idea to stock up on water, empty the loo, do all those essential bits before we hit the road, because we're not sure when our next services stop will be. So it's always good to take advantage of these things while you can. We're all topped up. Now we've got to just say goodbye to the lovely family that runs this campsite.
Geri, gelecek hafta olacağız.
Haftaya geliyoruz.
Okay. And then
Haftaya görüşürüz. Misafirperverliğiniz ve arkadaşlarınız.
That's it. We're all good. We're off.
they're so beautiful, I'm gonna miss them.
You'll be back in a week if all goes according to plan.
They're so lovely.
Okay. 9 o'clock. So let's see how long it takes us. As we're driving along, you can see the poles by the side of the road here, and they are actually snow poles, so that if it snows you can still see the edge of the road like in the Alps and the mountains. It's hard to believe that this area would have snow, but in the winter the Cappadocia region can go -10, -15, and you don't realize that you're actually over 1,000 meters high here. Merhaba. How much is it?
2 Turkish lira.
2 Turkish lira. Thank you. Teşekkürler. Yeah, we just bought a simit for breakfast.
Oh, it's still hot.
From the street vendor. Lovely. Little Scooby snack for the road. Beautiful. Break time.
Break time.
We've done, how long have we been? 9.
I don't know, it's 1:10.
4 hours.
And we've just seen a restaurant on the side of the road that says Etli Ekmek,
There you go.
which
That
is
sounds
one of my
good.
favourite things now.
So yeah, we're just the other side of Konya. We've probably got another 3 hours to go. So yeah, time to have a little pit stop and refuel.
Our friend Avni introduced us to this, and it's become a bit of an addiction.
Teşekkürler. Etli ekmek.
Etli Ekmek that you roll.
Delicious.
It is delicious.
I just love all the, this is like a spicy tomato sauce. Chilies, parsley again, salad, rolled up, heaven. Right, we are refueled. Absolutely delicious lunch. I just love the Turkish food. And that's it, we're off carrying on down towards the coast. 2 hours 51 minutes to go. So we're coming up over the mountains again, heading towards the coast, and we've got the breathtaking views. We've got about an hour and 45 minutes to go to the coast. Trudy's doing good.
We love Trudy, but the rocks and the pine trees.
Yeah, it's
phenomenal.
stunning. Really, really stunning. So, 8.5 hours later, we decided it was time to stop. We bought a tub of ice cream from the supermarket, and we've actually come back to the beach near Side, where we stayed before. So we're parked up looking at the view.
What's that?
There's a paraglider with an engine on the back. Fun. So we've parked up here. We're only about an hour and a half from Antalya, so we will head there tomorrow for our immigration appointment on Tuesday. And we're just going to hang out and chill here by the beach for the night and enjoy the coastline. And it's warm. It's a lot warmer than Cappadocia. High 30s today. Good morning. So this morning we've woken up on the beach. Another beautiful sunny day here in Turkey.
Oh, stunning, stunning.
But it's hot. One of the reasons we went to Cappadocia was because it is so much cooler in the evening. Here it gets down to the sort of high 20s, early 30s. But we have some exciting news. We're heading today to Antalya, which is about an hour and a half away, because we have a visa application tomorrow, which determines how long we stay here in Turkey.
Since we were here last time and we were talking to one of the local guys about the turtles coming up on the beach, we've noticed that there are these little structures all the way along the beach. And speaking to some of the lovely people here, they were saying that yes, the turtles have come up. So there's obviously a program here that they're just identifying the spots to keep the nests safe and from people walking on them.
And they're loggerheads.
Yeah, the turtle in this area is a loggerhead turtle. Apparently that's the one that comes up on this beach. And they are all the way the length of the beach, so it's really lovely that they're looked after.
Absolutely, you can see them, can't you? All the way. There's another one there. There's more in the distance. And then looking that way, I know the sun's there, but they're literally all the way down the beach. How amazing is that?
Yeah, they're just trying to make nature and humans work together.
Yeah.
And
it's so nice that the beach was busy yesterday and everybody respected the barriers, and they haven't been disturbed at all, which is really nice. Anyway, today we are heading to Antalya, so we're gonna go get Trudy ready and get into the city.
can I dip my feet in the water first?
Of course you can.
Woohoo!
I just love the little counters above the traffic lights, just warning you when it's about to change. Stops that last minute panic when it goes orange. Right, love?
Love it.
There you go, we're back. Antalya, plenty of space. Merhaba. You want us anywhere? Anywhere, he says anywhere. Wow.
Wow.
What a night's sleep here in Antalya. It was a bit tough last night, wasn't it, love?
It was hot and steamy.
It was very hot and steamy. Whew, there's a reason we left Antalya at the end of July, because it is so hot. We've got, let's show you, we've got, Marianne's got a fan going there. We've got another USB fan here, another one here which are plugged in there. I've got another one by the side of the bed there. And on the roof, we left the roofs open because it was so hot, so it got bright nice and early this morning. But we got another fan by the roof. This one's good for drawing in the cold air. The only thing with that is it needs to be cold outside, and it's not. It's like 27 degrees. But this is the same car park that we stayed in last time, here next to the harbour in Antalya. So the plan this morning,
Oh,
you have to wake up.
it's to find a freezer and jump into it.
It's gonna be hot. The plan today is we're going to our immigration appointment, which is why we returned here to Antalya.
Woohoo! Very exciting. The changeable situation with the world pandemic means that we're really grateful that we're going to have a Turkish ID card, which allows
Hopefully.
us to stay safely without leaving and changing countries and moving around.
Yeah, it will make a big help for us mentally. We'll know exactly
Yeah.
what the plan is over the next year, rather than we might have to leave Turkey or go back into the EU.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we've got an exciting morning ahead. Right, we've just moved the van round, so Trudy is facing the car park's exit, so that when we leave later, then we won't get stuck in the car park.
We're just getting all our kit together, all our filming gear and our papers for our application for immigration. So we're very shortly off to have that appointment. And we won't obviously be able to film in the immigration office, but we'll bring you some news as soon as we're done. So stay tuned.
It is 3:20. We have just got back from immigration and
Woohoo!
we are officially Turkish. We have our temporary residency permits, which means we can stay in Turkey until May next year legally. Wow, what a day. Absolutely amazing. Just fantastic. We're so happy. We want to thank our friends in Antalya and Kalkan for helping us get through the immigration process and understanding it. It is really appreciated.
Thank you.
But we are leaving Antalya now. We're heading back into the mountains to try and find somewhere a little bit more out of town and a lot cooler, because I don't know, it must be 45 degrees in this van right now. Chuck us a can of beer, love. Oh, lovely. Oh, I need this. Whoa! What are you doing in there? You're still there. It's the end of the show. I'm celebrating my visa application. Get out of my pint glass. Thanks for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you want to see more, make sure you click the subscribe button and that bell notification so you don't miss an episode. And we will see you next time.